What is up, D Live? What's up, Steam Blockchain? Today I want to talk about the original gangsters of a community. This can be any community. How fast a community can die, and how cool communities are as well, and how just a few people in a community that takes in a lot of energy and has a lot of nice output and flow. There's just a few people that can create a community. Like if you have like 10, 20 to 30 people, if they invest a lot of energy into something, you have a community building. You have something special. But this can die also. This can die very fast because people change, people do change, and it's so fast the community also can die, be completely dead. And I see a lot of people also on Steemit. People get very nostalgic. They want to bring someone over, someone from some other place, maybe YouTube or something cool that they did, and we want to bring them over. We want to cuddle with them. We want to make a community by picking people from other places, right? But I think what people are missing is it takes so little to create a community. We just need a few people, 20 to 30 people that are extremely inspired and make a lot of value, communicate a lot. Just 20 to 30 inspired people and you have a whole YouTube. And I'm really serious when I say that, because there is only a few people that make things happen, that inspire everyone else to also take action. And I look back at YouTube 2007 and you see a lot of the original gangsters. For example, there used to be a trend of people making so high quality value in terms of screencast tutorials, showing things on their PC. And just some of these original gangsters, when they just made computer tutorials, help teach other people stuff, they inspired 20 to 30 other people to also start making content and growing that little micro niche. And these micro niches, they make the whole community. So you have a few original gangsters that basically dictate how everything else is going to be, just because they have this fresh level of energy, and they invest more energy. I think this is one thing that's so beautiful about nature, that if one person just has a lot of energy outflow, fresh energy, that can inspire so many people. And that is so cool, that one person can have that power of move so many people. And I mean, really, it really can inspire a lot of people to make stuff happen. We see these big numbers eventually of these massive communities, and it feels like you don't have a voice, but you have energy. You have energy. You can move in a direction. If you move with a lot of energy into a direction, you're gonna get followers. I have over 1.2 million people that has clicked the button on YouTube to follow me. And that's just by me going in one direction, and just keep doing it, keep moving in that direction. So remember that the original gangsters, there's only a few people, 20 to 30 people that makes a community. Because that's also how we are wired, that we can only sort of remember people that we see daily and they communicate a little bit here and there, because we can't keep track of too many people. So you have massive influence. If you take energy, and you can also reawake a lot of other people. There's a lot of washed up people, washed up content creators that doesn't know what to do. They kind of lost because they don't see other people making stuff, right? They don't see other people expanding energy, right? So they kind of get doubts and things like that. But remember that these small communities, the potential, as I said in other videos, is in the individual, to empower the individual. We only need to really empower a few people super much, and they can bring a massive movement. Because that's a better way of looking at it. Instead of spreading power too thin, sort of like a communist system, where you spread it so thin so it's not worth anything. If we target this energy, because tokens are energy, if we target it to people that makes amazing stuff, that builds other people up, that inspires, that empowers others, that's really cool. That is really, really cool, because a few of these people can bring 1 million people over. And I'm serious, one person can bring 1 million other people over. Because that's how movements work. People are inspired by specific individuals that makes a lot of stuff. Original Gangsters. We have so many micro niche communities. But remember, they can die quick. They can die quick if you stop investing energy, if you stop empower people, if you stop making cool stuff, if you don't work super hard and things like that, and people don't see that you work that much, that light is going to die. That light of inspiration. There's a lot of untapped potential. There's a lot of people that stands and waiting for something to happen. They want to see something that inspires them. And if they see something epic that inspires them, someone that takes massive action, they're going to do that also. They're going to try some things. I remember it on YouTube when I was responding to every single comment. People got so shocked and so inspired. And I got videos of people being grateful that I just replied to them. You can change a person's life just by doing a little comment to them on the internet. People feel so grateful. Someone paid attention to them. Someone appreciated them. And people have this deep desire to feel appreciated, to feel significant, to feel important. So remember that. You can be very nostalgic, and also remember that original gangsters in a community, we want them to keep being a gangster, but sometimes it's just like they have this change. They want to do something else in life. But that's fine, because we always have new people coming in. We always have new cool potential coming in. We always have new micro communities that have potential to rise up and gain attention and gain awards and rewards and everything. It's very beautiful, actually, how nature is designed in that way, that people want to get that feeling like an original gangster, be a part of a new community or something. And maybe later they can let someone else also have this feeling of be a part of something, be a part of a movement and things like that. But it's sad also sometimes to see something stagnate and see people stuck for years in their head, even though they can do amazing stuff. And we want people to do amazing stuff, but sometimes it's just they don't have the inspiration anymore. But to make this inspiration, we need to empower, let's say, 20 to 30 people, making them trust each other a lot, making them communicate a lot, making them always compete, always do a little better, always do a little bit more. The mainstream is going to watch this and they're going to love it. It's like watching a football game. People love to sit in the crowd and watch something cool and inspire them, and then they can buy these tokens just to be a part of a community like the Steam blockchain. People can stand by the sideline, get some Steam power, and just enjoy the show. Because there's a lot of passive people. I know a lot of people that watch YouTube videos, D-Live videos, that doesn't have an account, okay? They love to be in the crowd, and it's really fun. Maybe one day they're gonna get an account. But remember that it's a really cool topic, also original gangsters, how the micro niche communities, and you wonder what happens to a lot of communities, and it's just that the energy went away. There is a few people that stopped making the cool things they did, and it's not the same thing anymore. So yeah, quickly a video here talking about the original gangsters of a community. Again, can be any community, YouTube, Twitter, or something. The feeling of a community, and there's millions of communities in the world. I mean, it's a special feeling, and it comes from cool individuals that makes this whole you mix them together and it creates something extremely unique that's never going to be created ever again in the entire history of this universe. Yeah, have an awesome day. D Live and Steam blockchain. Bye bye.